Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. My name is Tato. I am doing this video it's a very short video, very short, just to explain why we had to move from Christchurch to Hawksbay. If you didn't know, we have moved from Christchurch and we're now living in Hawksbay, which is the North Island. The Christchurch is in the South Island, so we moved to the north. And the reasons are just honestly it's not that we had to move, but we chose to move. I think in 2023, when my husband was looking for a house for us to stay in the side, we were kind of under pressure to get a house as soon as possible, because obviously we were coming from South Africa and we were moving to the side. And I personally didn't know of any places to live, and my husband kind of had an idea because he had lived here for the past year. In 2023 he was staying here, so he went and got us our old house. It was a great house, to be honest. Absolutely beautiful house, very modern. I loved it. Okay, but the minute I moved there, I knew that we could not live there forever, because reason number one, we have two children. We have a 2-year-old and we have an 8-year-old, and the yard space in that house was not big, number one. Number two, it was not it didn't have grass. So we didn't have grass. The yard space was tiny. There was barely any space for the kids to play in. And when you have children, you kind of want your kids to have like an area where they can play outside, that's not really outside of the gate. Because in South Africa, we had like a yard. It wasn't the biggest yard, but it was a yard with grass where they could play, where we could put we had a swing outside, I remember, and they could play there. So they spent a lot of time outside as opposed to inside the house. And in Christchurch, the place we had was concrete all over the house, all over the yard rather, and there was just very little space for them to play. So they spend most of their time in the house. If we're not at the park, and we're not able to take them to the park, then they're in the house. And as a child, that will drive you crazy, and in turn drives us crazy. And then we just give them the screen, then they become screen babies, and it's just a nightmare. So we knew when we moved in that, okay, this is a great place, but we will not be staying here forever. We would need to look for a new house right soon. And then we knew that we would just spend just a year there, just to kind of get used to the environment, for our daughter to get used to the school and all that stuff. And we stayed, and she did get used to the school, she did get used to the environment and the routes and stuff like that, and we got accustomed to the entire neighborhood, and which was pretty great. And then we knew that from probably October we would then start our house hunting. And we were planning on moving in Christchurch. We were not planning on moving out of Christchurch. We just knew that we wanted a house. We wanted a standalone house in Christchurch. So we were looking around the area of where we were staying at the time, because of my daughter's school. And then the second reason why we moved, so the first reason is the space, the yard, the grass, right? Play areas and stuff. Because I've always wanted to just kind of get a trampoline and a swing set for them to play in the yard. Not have to go to the park every time we want to have some playtime. Sometimes you just open the door and then they just go and play outside, but they're still safe within the yard. So that would be great. So yeah. So reason number two was that back home we had a bathtub in the house, and the house that we stayed in had just showers. So we had 2 showers. So it was a 3-bedroom house with 2 showers. And every time you are personally, when I'm on my periods, I just want to sit in the bathtub and just soak myself, just relieve the period pains and stuff like that. But you can't really do that in a bathtub, in a shower, sorry. So I also felt like this is another reason why this is not going to work out for a long time, because I needed the bathtub. So that was reason number 2. I needed a bathtub, and we didn't have a bathtub. It was just shower, shower, shower the whole time, which is maybe the reason why my son was so scared of bathing, because it was the shower. And he was used to the bathtub back at home. And I know I could have gotten him those small bathtub for kids, but he's a big boy now, okay? And now we have a bathtub, so that's great. So he's fine now. If you have me on TikTok, you'll see there's a video that I posted where he would just slide down the stairs, and he was just not having it. When it comes to bath time, he was not having it, okay? So that's that, the bathtub situation. The third reason was we didn't feel like we had enough privacy, especially because our biggest space at that place was the front yard, and the front yard was literally where everyone is just in your business. Everyone is just like there, like it's literally facing the parking lot. I'll try and get a picture. I think I have a picture that I can put on the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. It's literally just facing the parking spot, the parking area, yeah. And our backyard was very small. That was the smallest area, and it had a washing line, so there basically was no space there. There was nothing to do with that area. So the front yard was a little bit big, but not really conducive again for anything, okay? So you go out of the front yard and it's already boom, neighbors, everyone, like it was just too much. And also the whole it was in a complex, so it's like we are all together. You know what I mean? It wasn't great. Okay, we didn't feel like we had enough. Not that we need privacy, like the things that we're doing. No, but you kind of just want to get out of the yard and go outside and just be, and not have to see people when you're not ready to see people. That was reason number 3. And reason number 4 was I've always wanted a house that is not a duplex. So the stairs business was just not working for me. So I just wanted like a 1 floor plan. I don't know if that's what you call it, but 1 floor. Like I just needed just 1 floor. And then, yeah, that was basically it. And you know, the thing about life and the thing about the universe and God, whatever it is that you believe in, is that once you make a decision to say, okay, this is where I'm headed now, and it kind of opens up, everything opens up, you know. So we started looking for houses, and we started looking for and we looked everywhere for houses. Let me tell you, we looked everywhere. And then again, once you make a decision, the universe will open itself up for you, right? And then opportunities came in Hawksbay, and we're like, what would it be like to live in the North Island? And we're like, okay. We got opportunities in the North Island, and then we also got a house in the North Island. We're like, oh, look at that. Everything just aligns, you know, just everything just goes, this opens that opens that. You know what I mean? It's like everything's aligning. I'm also wondering if I'm visible because I'm using my back camera, and yeah, let me see, because my gosh, all this talking and I'm not even showing. I'm gonna be so mad. Okay, maybe, yeah, we're fine. I think we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Anyways, yeah, those are mainly the reasons why we moved. We didn't have to move, but we kind of wanted to move. But we didn't have to move out of Christchurch. But then, lo and behold, it happened, and we moved to Hawksbay in Hastings and in Havelock, and it's absolutely beautiful. My daughter starts school on the 3rd, new school, so we still have to go uniform shopping and stationery shopping. I have an appointment at the school, I think on the 23rd or 24th, to just maybe sign off some documents and things like that we still need to kind of sign off. But yeah, that is nice and short. That is it. Basically, the next video that I'm going to post is the empty house tour. I'm so nope, I almost said I am the D word, but I'm not. I'm okay. I am very cautious of what I say now with my tongue, so I'm not that word. I'm kind of bummed that our furniture is going to come only on the 21st. They said the earliest they can deliver is the 21st. So, and today is the 14th of January, so we're still gonna go days without furniture. So that's that. I mean, we're doing fine for now. The neighbors, I did say that I was going to tell you about our neighbors. Our neighbors borrowed us a bed. We were borrowed a coffee plunger. We were also borrowed some plates. But we did return the plates because we went to go get our own. And then we were borrowed this table and the chair. They don't belong to us. The TV is not ours. So they're pretty great, honestly speaking. They were very welcoming, and we feel very welcomed. I was out, and then we also got our lawn mowed for free. Our next door neighbors paid for that, so that was great. That was a wonderful welcome. And yeah, but that was it. So we're just waiting for our furniture, and then I'm just gonna do the empty house tour before our furniture comes. Also, I do feel like, because that house was the apartment that we were staying in was very small. This house is huge, and it's that little furniture that we have is just gonna look very very empty. And yeah, oh my word. But yeah, anyways, if you have watched this far, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the comments that I keep on receiving on my previous videos, and the subscriptions. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And I was looking at a TikTok the other day, and someone was saying that everyone seems to be vlogging these days, everyone seems to be doing this, and I'm just like, if you want to start something, just start it, right? Don't be scared of what people are going to say. Most cases, people who are saying things, or negative things, are the ones that really just want to get out there, but they're very shy, or they're very scared, and now they choose to become the people who are like bringing others down and forcing others not to do what they want to do with their lives. Just do it, okay? Just do it. There's only lessons, and you can only grow, and you can't grow while we are sitting still. Whatever it is that you want to do, whether you want to be on YouTube or whatever it is that you want to do, there's no right or wrong thing. Just do it, and you will fail forward. That's it. This thing of wanting to put people down is, I don't understand. Like, if someone says to you, oh my God, I want to start this thing, and your first thought is to point out all the ways it could go wrong, why are you that person? And if you have a person like that in your life, just cut them off, because why are they there? Like, why are they? I don't get it. But from me to you, if whatever it is that you want to start, just start it. Just decide. I always say to my people that are close to me, just make a decision. There's no wrong or right decision. I truly believe that there's a decision that serves you, and there's a decision that doesn't serve you. But wrong or right, very, very relative. So you make a decision, and you let the universe work itself out. You are not going to see the whole entire route. You're just going to see as much as you need to at the time, and you will see the next. When you get to the next step, you'll see. When you start at step 1, and then you'll see step 2 when you get to step 1. You'll see step 3 when you get to step 2. You'll see step 3 when you get to step 2. You know what I mean? Like, it all unfolds. So just start. But from me to you, I love you. Thank you so much for subscribing, and I hope to see you next time on the next video, which is going to be a empty house tour, if the people I live with allow. But I'm gonna bribe my way through it. And yeah, thank you. Bye.
We all need someone to hold, a friend to light the way when the world starts to unfold.